the moments that you felt like quitting or those hardest moments, how did you get through those low moments? Obviously, you said
What?
affirmations or whatnot, but
Yeah. One of them is having a strong core group. I'm not a very social person in the sense of I'm not at clubs and partying 24/7s. I have really good friends, but my core people, I could probably count them in one hand, and I probably would have fingers left over. So like I keep a very small group, and that support group is everything because we're not an island. And as mentally strong as I am, there's still days where I'm just not feeling it. And so to have someone that I can confide in, that I can share my ideas and my thoughts with so that they can turn around and be like, hey, remember, this is who you are. This is this is that. And be like, all right, thanks. Thanks, I needed that. The other thing that I love to do is I keep like I call it positive love folder. And so if I ever get fan mail, whether it's through email or postcards or an actual letter, or anything like that, or text message, anything positive that's like someone saying, whether it's about me personally or my career or something that I worked on that they really liked, I print that out and I keep it in that folder. And it's just like a good reminder if I'm ever like, oh, what am I doing? To just pick that up and read it again and just remember or what it is that's kept me here.
yeah, because I notice, what people do at their lowest moments usually dictate who they are and how their career ends up. But I want to also talk about with going through acting in your life. Did you ever struggle with self-confidence? And if so, how did you get over those low moments of not believing in yourself or not loving yourself, quote unquote?
Yeah, I definitely did. And it wasn't even through acting. I remember even growing up, it was always that comparing yourself to other people and not feeling like I was pretty enough, or I was tall enough, or I was skinny enough, or I was light enough, and my hair was too curly. So it was just always all these things. And it came from what I saw on TV, but also what I saw around me. And it was always a struggle because a part of me was like, you're perfect the way you are. You don't have to change for anyone. But then at the same time, I was like, well, I'm not getting the attention that my friends are getting. So maybe if I do change myself. And it was always that battle back and forth. I'm very blessed to have such a strong mom. Because it was her strength that I think helped me, because she was always like, you're beautiful and you're perfect the way you are, and all this beautiful stuff that moms tell or should tell their kids. But I remember it started evolving as I got older. So I remember when I was younger, it was a lot about my appearance and then the way that I looked, and was I pretty enough for the boys, and the boys weren't paying attention to me. And then it started moving from there to more of like, as I got older, it's like, well, am I sexy enough? Am I sensual enough? And this plays a lot into our careers. And then it was like, well, am I smart enough? Am I intelligent enough? So there's always been little things here and there. And I'm happy to say that now I finally understand, like I can quickly get that. And once I see myself going into those mindset, it's 9 out of 10 times I'm comparing what I'm seeing, and now it's more of like a social media thing. Like you're seeing everyone's best and comparing it to your everyday kind of thing, and you're comparing this to your filters. Like that for me was like a huge thing, especially in social media, like having like that perfect body. I'm very athletic. I'm not skinny. I'm very curvaceous, and I love my body. But I remember when I would look at my photos, or when I would go and put a photo on Instagram or social, like any of the social medias, I remember like looking at these other women and being like, oh, my body isn't like that. And not that my body was wrong and theirs was right, but it looked different. And then I finally thought one day, it was like, all right, if you Photoshop and you alter your images to look a certain way, then you yourself are contributing to other girls out there saying that their bodies aren't perfect. And I was like, your body is athletic. You're not 100 pounds soaking wet. Like, I have curves, I have muscles, and they're beautiful. And by accepting that and realizing like, I'm not them, but guess what? They're not you. That empowering mentality helped me to just be more comfortable in my skin. And then of course you get into like the posing. I was like, oh, you have to pose and then the pictures look great. I was like, okay, I can pose and and make them look different.
Thank you for watching A Wise Way. Subscribe to stay updated, share to pass the knowledge, or view our other videos on the left.